Hi, welcome to another fountain short review. Today we have for review a Waterman Carène in coral red from our collection. First of all, the color of this pen. This is an orange-red color, like the one from the old Parker Dufold pens. In fact, this is a color that is between those two colors, between red and orange, although it's not that clear here in the video. This pen has a nice shape and like a torpedo shape, and has a black jewel on the end of the barrel. It is a metal pen, and the color is applied as a lacquer over the metal parts. It has gold trim, and what more, the pen has this ring at the base of the pen. The clip is very springy, very easy to operate. About the cap clicks in place. It seems to be a very resistant mechanism, and we don't think it will wear down easily. At least this pen has some years now and it still works fine. When you take off the cap, what you see is a long black plastic section and a partially inlaid nib. We think this is a very beautiful nib. The nib has no feed visible, and the feed is inside the section, and the nib has this simple yet uncommon shape, and has no breather hole, and the only engraving it has is the 18 karat gold and the Waterman symbol and the 750, which is the same as the 18 karat gold. This is a very nice pen. So let's see now how the pen writes. For our short writing test, we have as usually the Rhodia dot pad, and the ink is Waterman Havana, from an old bottle, so it's more a kind of a black than a brown color. The nib is very smooth, as you can see, very smooth, and this is a fine nib, and it writes very well and has a very nice balance. It is a long pen, it is relatively heavy, it stays very nicely on hand, and it is very well balanced. So this is really a nice pen. About the balance, it has a nice balance like this, and post it, and if you post the pen, it gets longer, it posts quite securely, and it almost has no change on the balance of the pen. It's still great, it's great to use like this. A really nice pen. What we have to say more? I think the balance is not that much affected, because as you can see, the cap posts very deep into the barrel, so it doesn't affect the balance. There are some users that complain for this pen being too wet. I don't find that. I don't think it happens. I think it's a very normal pen. Waterman Carène. You see it smudges a little, but it's not a very wet pen. I think I was lucky with this one. We even think this works better with wetter inks than with drier ones. So no complaints about that. We find that this nib, the F nib, it really is an F nib, like an European F, but like a real F. And the nib is very rigid. It doesn't allow for any line variation. Although we find this pen wonderful to write with, the nib design makes it prone to lift a little bit from the section, and consequently from the nib, from the feed, and it may cause the pen to skip sometimes. But I think if you write carefully without too much pressure, because you don't need to, it writes wonderfully. It is a pen to last for years and years. This is a very, very nice pen with a great design. Just to it has so much attention to the details that even this jewel is the placement of the jewel, and the golden part is perfectly aligned with the tip of the nib. And when it gets disaligned, imagine that you exchange the section or the barrel. There is here inside at the threads, there is a little part that you can adjust to make sure that the end of the barrel lines up with the tip of the nib. This is, once again, this is a great pen. If you have the chance to buy one Waterman Carène cheaply, go ahead and buy it. You won't regret it. We thank you all for your visit, and please keep following us at our YouTube channel or at our blog for more reviews. Bye.